What if I told you that you could drink water that was once frozen inside a woolly mammoth? It sounds wild, right? But it's just one of the many incredible things we've learned about these magnificent Ice Age giants. So, let's journey back in time and uncover 5 mind-blowing facts about the woolly mammoth. First up, their famous tusks were more than just for show. These weren't just giant teeth. They were multi-purpose tools. Mammoths used them to fight off predators like saber-toothed cats, to attract mates, and most importantly, to dig for food. In the harsh, snowy landscapes of the Ice Age, they'd sweep aside snow and break through ice to get to the grasses and shrubs buried beneath. If you were to look closely at a mammoth tusk, you'd see it has rings, just like a tree. Each ring represents a year of its life, telling scientists about its age, health, and even when it had calves. Some male mammoths grew tusks over 13 feet long. Imagine carrying that around every day. Next, let's talk about their wool. That thick, shaggy coat is what gave them their name, and for good reason. It was their ultimate winter jacket. A woolly mammoth actually had 2 layers of fur. The outer layer consisted of long, coarse guard hairs, some reaching over 3 feet long, which helped shed snow and water. Beneath that was a shorter, softer, and much denser undercoat that provided incredible insulation, trapping body heat and keeping the freezing cold out. This double-layer system was so effective that mammoths could comfortably survive in temperatures as low as -50 degrees Fahrenheit. On top of that, they had a thick layer of fat, up to 4 inches thick, for even more insulation. Our third fact is a bit of a surprise. Not all mammoths were massive. We often picture them as colossal beasts, and some species, like the steppe mammoth, were indeed huge, standing up to 14 feet tall at the shoulder. But the classic woolly mammoth, the one we all recognize, was actually about the same size as a modern African elephant, around 9 to 11 feet tall. Even more surprising, there were dwarf species of mammoths. On islands like Wrangel Island off the coast of Siberia, a population of mammoths became isolated and, over thousands of years, evolved to be much smaller, only about 6 feet tall. That's no bigger than a modern horse. Now for a truly fascinating fact. We know what they ate for their last meal, because many mammoths were so well preserved in the permafrost. Scientists have been able to study the contents of their stomachs. It's like a prehistoric food diary. We found undigested plants, grasses, flowers, and mosses inside them. One famous baby mammoth named Luba, found perfectly preserved in Siberia, had traces of her mother's digested food in her gut, suggesting that baby mammoths, much like baby elephants today, might have eaten their mother's dung to get the necessary bacteria to digest tough plants. It's a little gross, but it's a crucial insight into their behavior and survival. Finally, the big question: when did they really disappear? Most people think mammoths died out at the end of the last ice age, around 10,000 years ago. For the most part, that's true for the mammoths living on the mainlands of North America and Eurasia. But a small, isolated population held on for thousands of years longer. Remember those dwarf mammoths on Wrangel Island? They survived until about 4,000 years ago. To put that into perspective, the Great Pyramids of Giza in Egypt were already built by the time the last woolly mammoth died. It's an incredible thought that these Ice Age icons were still roaming the earth while human civilization was flourishing. From their versatile tusks to their surprisingly recent extinction, the woolly mammoth continues to capture our imagination. What we learn from them helps us piece together the story of a lost world. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey into the past, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more amazing facts. See you next time.